There you go. Yeah. Of course, we're the final to make up. Of course, just want to thank three and here for more information. If you want to follow so and then the scan for scan so the sound and so playoff in Auckland on 4th of September. Venue yet to be announced. So tonight we'll just have round robin games, and then next week, or 2 weeks on the 31st, we'll have the final of the round robin, and then semi-finals and finals. Carl Magan locked in tonight, ready to go. And we're just a couple of minutes away from teams being ready as Scan make their way onto the court. They'll be in white, Bridge will be in black. As we just await the outcome of the coin toss to find out who's starting with the ball. Good to have Zach Easthog back. The big fella for Dimension. He's been missed. Looking sharp. He's been to the barber. So our subs to start will be Ryan Woodbridge and the big fella Rory Fennon. So here we go to get underway. It'll be scam ball through Connor Woodbridge into a high post action with Sharif Hassan. Lost ball screen there, misdirection from Anthony Jones, and Woodbridge pulls up for two. No good. Rebound at Marketel is in the corner up against Connor Woodbridge. Goes around him and finishes up an easy for the single. So Bridge getting us underway here in game one of round three. Here's Jones into Hassan, fakes it to the rim, up and in easy, beautiful from Sharif Hassan. And we're tied up here 1-1 in game one. Annandale with the left hand, finishes over Jones, he kicks it out to Woodbridge. Woodbridge finds Jones with a bit of time on the wing for two, yes. And so Scam get their first lead of the game, 3-2 here at the Switch Factory. Annandale for two, no good. But offensive rebound from Megan, and he ties it up here. Here's Hassan again. Little layup finish over Marketel. And you get the feeling this one's going to be tight the whole way as Marketel pulls up for two, no good. Rebound, Connor Woodbridge. Guarded by Megan, up to Hassan again. That's their key play. Put the decision maker in the spot in the elbow as Jones misses that one for two, and away comes Carl Megan. Tried to split the pick and roll, and he is fouled as he does so. So it's going to be bridge ball, and we see Rory Fannin into the game for the first time as Carl Megan and Connor Woodbridge take a seat. Here's Corey Annandale on the wing up against Ryan Woodbridge. Bit of contact underneath, up and in and over, and just that's it, one out of bounds. So it's going to be Scam ball up the top with a full shot clock. 4 apiece here after a minute and a half of play. Here's Woodbridge up the top to Sharif Hassan. Again, ball finds its way to Woodbridge, pulls up for two, that's short. Rebound Fannin. Finds Annandale, wants the ball back, doesn't get it. Annandale, tough shot over Sharif. You can tell Rory Fannin, even though he chased Jones out there to the wing, he is not comfortable on that ankle as Anthony Jones takes a seat for Connor Woodbridge. And so it's going to be Marketel at the top. Finds Fannin. Russell off ball screen there, gets the ball back, and up and over Connor Woodbridge for a single. And so Bridge back in the lead here, 5-4. There's Sharif. Well defended by Rory Fannin. Finds Ryan Woodbridge, who pulls up for two. No good. And away comes Carl Megan for Bridge. Here's Megan to the rim, right hand finish, in and out. And that is going to stay Bridge ball. Yeah, just touched Connor Woodbridge on the way through after the deflection. And so here's Megan up the top. And that pass is stolen by Jones, who pull up for two. And you cannot leave a shooter with the quality of Anthony Jones that wide open. And so Scam retake the lead here, 6-4. Just over 2.5 minutes gone here in game 1 of round 3. Here's Woodbridge, goes at Fennon. Lovely finish over the outstretched hand of Rory Fennon by Connor Woodbridge. Scam, you'd have to think they're going to have to win this round again if they want to have any chance of making the top 2. Don't forget you can follow along on the live scoring at play.fever3x3 and search for the event, the 3x3.EXE Premier New Zealand Conference. This is the North Island edition. Played here at the Swish Factory on Auckland's North Shore. Here's Woodbridge up against Megan, spins, left hand finish short. I would have expected the player of the quality of Connor Woodbridge to finish that as Anthony Jones fouls on the entry pass to Rory Fennon. And so it should be bridge ball up the top, taken by Carl Megan. Lovely find there to Corey Annandale, who goes round and up and in. Connor Woodbridge wasn't happy with the call, but Corey Annandale with the M1. And Annandale converts, so Bridge back in the lead here, 8-7. Woodbridge in the corner has the side of the backboard. And that is going to be bridge ball. Being quite impressed early with the defence from Bridge as we see another elbow action. Lovely handoff and just no communication there from Scam on the defence. Allows Megan to get the easy single. And Bridge had a 2-point lead, but that's cut in half by Sharif. Can't imagine this being more than a 3 or 4 point game at any stage of the contest. Megan for 2. And there's the 3-point lead I talked about. Jones up the top. Defended by Megan. Tries to shake him. And he is fouled. Here's Woodbridge for 2, no good. Rebound Jones, fade away, no good again. Woodbridge up and in. As we have confirmation that despite not playing tonight with Corey Annandale hitting that too, the Bull Mumba is tuned in from Hamilton. Wish he was up here playing, but unfortunately not to be. John mentioned deciding they wanted their big guns. I'm hearing Kirk Penny is going to play for the first time tonight. As that ball just goes out of bounds. And again, subs in. Here comes Ryan Woodbridge, subbing in for his brother Connor. Sharif Hassan up top. Off full screen and slip and beautiful finish from Sharif. 12-10 now. Bridge over Scam as they have the ball. If they can get a 2 here, it's going to be a big, lovely kick out to Megan for 2. No good. And it fell on the floor. Here's Jones for 2. Yes, so we have a tie ball game. Scam and Bridge, 12 apiece. Annandale steps back, and he is fouled on the 2-point attempt by Ryan Woodbridge. And that's the tough thing sometimes about 3x3 is they allow a lot of physical contact within the 3-point line, but as soon as you foul a shooter or get even close to a shooter, they're going to call it. As Annandale makes the first. Connor Woodbridge not worrying about sitting in front of the commentator so he can't see. And here's Annandale with the second. And makes that, gets the lucky roll off these Swish Factory rims. Oh, lovely find by the brother up and in from Ryan Woodbridge, and it's a 1-point game again, 14-13. Make this 16-13 now to Bridge. Sharif with the single, and you've got to feel that they need a couple of stops here. How close is that going to be to a 3 seconds? Not called, in and out, Rory Fennon. As he chases down Sharif Hassan. Pulls up for 2, that looks good and is good. And we have a tie ball game here, 16 apiece. Handoff. Oh, lovely little wraparound from Carl Megan. Bridge, 17-16. Here's Connor Woodbridge for 2, and that's a big basket. play on. Connor Woodbridge for 2. No good. Rebound Corey Annandale. That could have been a huge shot. Scam now up 18-17. Annandale with the wrist layup. No good. Rebound Sharif finds Ryan Woodbridge. Thinks about the 2. Dribbles round. Sharif for 2. That short. And just lets it go out of bounds. And Anthony Jones will sub back in to try and close this one out for Bridge. As we see Marquito as well subbing back in for Bridge. For Corey Annandale, here's Megan. Finds Marquito up against Connor Woodbridge, who gets the steal. Connor Woodbridge for 2, no good. Well long on that one, just a bit nervous here as Connor in the first game of the night. Gets done by Marquito and Fannin up and in. Tied up game. 18 apiece, still 4 minutes to play, so time will not be an issue in this one. As Marquito fouls Connor Woodbridge, and it'll be the 3rd team foul on Bridge, so they're nowhere near the bonus yet. Here's Sharif Hassan.
I need a 3-6 man.
Sharif finds Anthony Jones, up fake, finds Connor off the hands of Marquito for 2. What's the foul? Not given. And Scam now just 1 basket away from victory here. Megan for 2. No good. Can he get his own rebound? Yes, he can. Up against Jones. Lovely screen from Fannin. And stolen by Connor Woodbridge. And Scam here, you got to think, just need a good shot. One wins it. Woodbridge slips, finds Jones, and Jones for the win. So in game 1 of the night, Scam take down the Bridge 22-18. The defending champions against the 2-time semi-finalists in round 1 and 2. And so game 2, we'll see Wave versus Coasties. For Wave, Liam Judd, Matt Lynch, Makade Watane and Alex Yang. And then for Coasties, Ben Castle, Bo Haldane, Kristen Hood and Travis Manu-Irarangi.
Just making sure you're awake, mate.
Oh, Carl Noyes in the building. He's got a new shirt as well. Does that shirt actually help you shoot this time, Carl? If you just to listen to it. So, just repeating that last result, Scam taking down Bridge 22-18. And Scam are going to have to win this round if they want to have any hope of making the top 2. Coasties and Dimension would have to be in the box seat. Coasties winning week 1. Dimension back-to-back runners-up. And if they can repeat that result and get 240 points, well, you feel that that's going to be a sufficient amount to make the finals on Auckland on September 4th. Just want to thank our sponsors, 3x3.EXE, Premier, New Era, Persol, Aquarius, Coca-Cola, Sino, Victoria, Wilson, Inherent BC Stock, and Meitetsu World Travel. Our team's just getting a bit of a warm-up here before we get into the next round. Hey, Vinny Fraser, he's in the building.
When are we on?
You guys are up after this one. You're playing Scam.
Then we got 2 off and then we got...
Yeah, you guys seem to get the biggest breaks. It's rigged. Right, so we are nearly underway here in game 2. Wave versus Coasties. And in a shocking decision, Matt Lynch is on the bench to start. No one wants to see that. Of course, there's a big online petition for him to get more court time. Gonna have to speak to Alex Yang about it. Right, here we go. Watanabe on the right wing. As we see the first appearance of Liam Judd in this series is Yang with a no good with the left hand. Here comes Clutch Castle through Christopher Hood. And no good with the left hand. Here's Yang. Oh, tough pass there to Liam Judd. Deflected by Clutch Castle. And away come Wave. Little handoff there to Liam Judd. Comes back strong side. And a little running floater is good. And it'll be Wave that get us underway. Here comes Hood. Spins on Yang. And ties it up here. One apiece. Watanabe up against Hood. And he'll go to the line to shoot. And Watanabe converts that one. As we see, out of bounds there from Travis Manuirangi. So Wave here up the top, over to Watanabe. Off ball screen, lovely count from Yang, and he was just forgotten about. Strong start here from Wave. Of course, same thing happened in round 2. Had a very good start in week 1, and then in week 2 just fell apart and couldn't make the finals. Here comes Watanabe up against Christopher Hood behind the back. And he's fouled and one. Lovely finish from Makati Watanabe. And Christopher Hood will sit down. And subbing in will be Bo Haldane. Here's Watanabe to convert and leaves that one long, gets it back himself. Finds Liam Judd. And he gets his own little putback. Manuirangi gets it stripped. Away comes Liam Judd. Finds Yang. Yang for 2. And Yang long on that one. Rebound by Clutch Castle. Also wants to call himself Logo Castle. Was working on shots in the halfway. Little does he know that the halfway here is actually short. So those shots don't count. Ben Castle, Liam Judd again up and in. The very springy Rangitoto College alum. Haldane in the corner up against Watanabe. Yang, no good. Watanabe short. And he gets his own rebound up against Haldane with the left-hand finish, no good. Rebound at Benny Castle, aka Clutch Castle, the MVP of round 1 in the Coasties win. Judd for 2, no good, that's long. Rebound Haldane, here's Manuirangi right in the corner. On-ball screen, doesn't allow it to happen, leaves that one short. Yang again. Spins on Haldane, spins back, and just a tough look, but Judd tips it out to Watanabe, and Wave now take a 7-2 lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played in this game. Castle through Liam Judd. Lovely finish from Ben Castle. Yang again for 2, and again that's long, just struggling a little bit with the 2s. Wave, Castle spins, tough right hand spin. And that is going to be black ball as Matt Lynch enters the game. As we see a timeout taken by Coasties. Just wanted to talk things over. Of course, referees for this one, O'Kane Reid and Jilly Harris. O'Keefe's son Jamil will be playing in 15 Nationals next week. Looking forward to watching that. But back to 3x3. Don't forget, of course, live scoring is available at play.fiba3x3. Search for the event 3x3.EXE Premier New Zealand Conference. This is the North Island edition. Here's Castle over to Hood. Off-ball screen, no switch from the defence, and Haldane just goes through Liam Judd. And tough finish. Here's Matty Lynch. Hesitated. He could have had a two if he wanted it. Judd to the hoop, and blocked by Haldane. Haldane up the top, finds Castle. Castle goes around Matt Lynch. And can't score though, so I'm going to say good defence, Matt Lynch, the people's favourite, the people's champion. Hood up the top, Haldane. Spins. Up, in, yes, off glass, over McCarty, right to me. Coasties now, back to 7-5. Wave still up here by 2. Judd finds Lynch. Lynch for 2. Lynch no good. Lynch chases down Castle, gets him to pick up his dribble. Oh, lovely little drive there from Christopher Hood off the Ben Castle feed. Watanabe around Hood, and finally he's called there for the foul. He's going to go to the line. Chance to extend this lead out. It's back to 7-6. It was 7-2 at one stage. 4 unanswered for Coasties. As Watanabe again leaves that one short. They can't get the rebound this time, and here's Castle up the top. Crosses over beautifully and ties this one up. 7 apiece. Coasties wave. Martinet. Kick out. Matt Lynch for 2. Big shot. Matty Lynch. Here we go. Christopher Hood defended by Alex Yang. Backs him down. Goes around the other side and is fouled by Alex Yang. So he's going to go to the line. And converts. Christopher Hood looking for who to defend, and he just picks up the ball handler, Alex Yang. Here's Liam Judd. Finds Yang. Yang for 2. Over Castle. Short. Gets his own rebound. And Ben Castle puts his hand up and says, yes, I fouled him. Not often that happens. As Bo Haldane will re-enter the game for Christopher Hood. Here's Castle. Over Yang, up and in. 10-9. Now wave over Coasties, nearly halfway through this one. Yang for 2. And that one's short. Rebound. Haldane ends up in the hands of Travis Manu-Irarangi. On-ball screen and switch from the defense. Manu-Irarangi no good. I want to see the effective field goal percentage against Matt Lynch tonight because it hasn't been great so far. As Matt Lynch takes a seat after a very effective couple of minutes. Here goes Wave through Watanabe. Puts his head down. Right hand finish up and over Bo Haldane. Castle pulls up for 2. Short. And no one bucks out Travis Manu-Irarangi, so he gets the rebound off the Castle miss. Finds Castle. Yes, beautiful finish off glass over the extended hand of Liam Judd. Yang up against Manu-Irarangi. And beautiful finish, 12-10. Just managing to keep their 2-point lead here. As Castle is long on that one. Out to Alex Yang. Here's Liam Judd. Crosses over and beautiful finish, Liam Judd. He's going to make a big difference to Wave this round. Manu-Irarangi, no good. Gets his own rebound. Changes sides and finishes. 13-11 now. On-ball screen. Watanabe spins up, over, in. Wave just doing enough just to keep that lead. There's Castle for 2. And that hits the back of the structure, so that's going to be out of bounds. As Ben Castle takes the seat. Liam Judd takes the seat as well as the People's Champ. as we see an official's timeout taken. Of course, just the one game played tonight so far, Scam versus Bridge. And Scam took that one 22-18. For more information on 3x3, visit the Basketball Zone website, www.nz.basketball. For up-to-date results, tournament information and photos, check out the Basketball Zone Facebook page. Follow them on Twitter and Instagram at BasketballNZ. And tag us in your post and hashtag 3x3.EXE. And don't forget, live scoring is available at play.FIBA3XE. FIBA3x3. Search for the event with 3x3.EXE Premier New Zealand Conference. This is the North Island edition, week 1 of round 3. Week 5 of 6. Of course, the final round will be played on July 31st at the Swish Factory on Auckland's North Shore. It's free to attend, so if you want to come down and watch, get around it. Just a little bit of technical difficulty. And we're just about ready to go here. A score adjustment, so it's Wave 14, Coasties 10. It'll be Wave ball. Just over 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Wouldn't assume that time is going to be an issue, but there's Yang, beautiful with the left hand. 15-10 now, Wave. And again, Matt Lynch getting his hands involved. Hood, light winning up against White today. Around him, no good. Just off a little bit tonight, Coasties. Haldane finds Manu Irarangi. And he converts. Right, here is Manu Irarangi, left wing, wants an on-ball, doesn't get it, instead it's an off-ball screen for Aldana, goes round Yang, and nearly misses the low with the right hand. 15-13 now, Wave over Coasties, Yang for 2, this could be huge, and it is. Look to be off glass as well from this angle. And there's going to be a foul, Manu Irarangi's going to shoot 2. And you've got a question if the scorer's missed that two-pointer before. Got a question if the scorer's missed that two-pointer before. I thought it should be 17-14, instead it's 15-14 with one shot to come. And now the referees are questioning it as well. That's the thing about 3x3, it's so quick, you gotta have your eyes on the action at all times. Alex Yang made a 2. Alex Yang made a 2. Yeah, Yang's 2. They haven't counted it. And Manu Irarangi apparently ties this game up, so not too sure what's happening. It's 15-all apparently. Here's Alex Yang. Tough finish up and in over Christopher Hood. 16-15 at Castle to the hoop. Blocked by McCarty Waitene. Here's Yang. And he's fouled. Right, Waitene posting up against Manu Irarangi. Steps through, up, no good. Rebound at Castle. Yang defends Castle. Castle up and in. 16 apiece, and this might actually come down to a tie. Here's Yang for 2. No good off glass again. And that is called out of bounds, not a foul. Foul count at the moment, Wave on 2, Coasties on 5. Here is Watane. Spins on Castle and he's fouled. So Watane here for a chance to put Wave back in the lead. And converts that one. So another lead here for Wave, 17-16. Here's Castle up against Yang. Spins. No good. Rebound, Manu passes to Castle and he's fouled. And so he'll go to the line. Only the third for Wave, so no bad foul there at all from McCarty right today. Even giving up an easy layup, making him actually earn it. And no good. So great foul there from McCarty right today. Judd on ball screen. To the hoop, yes, up and over Christopher Hood. And I have that at 2016. Scorers disagree. 18 all. Judd for 2, no good. Castle no good. Rebound. Watane is Yang for 2. Again, he's off. And Judd goes out of bounds trying to save that one. So it's going to be Coastie's ball here with 1 minute and 6 seconds trying to take the lead here. Hood up the top to Manu Irirangi. Finds Castle. And that will not count. So 50 seconds to go here. Wave and Coasties. Yang. Judd. Around Castle, blocked by Castle, rebound by Hood. Hood spins on Judd, left hand up and in, yes. Yang, 30 seconds to play, spins, tough look, finds Watane for 2, no good. And so here's Christopher Hood, 8 seconds on the clock, 18 seconds on the game clock, Hood for 2 in the win, yes. And so, Coasties take down Wave, 21-18. In game 2 here of round 3. For those of you listening at home, the flip chart is not in operation. They're using the electronic scoring. And you can follow that along at play.FIBA3x3. And so up next we have Scam versus Dimension. Scam already winners tonight over Bridge, 22-18. Dimension, this will be their first game of the night. And your lineups for Scam: Sharif Hassan, Anthony Jones, Connor Woodbridge, and Ryan Woodbridge. And then for Dimension, Zach Easthope, Ben Fraser, Carl from the Foyer, David Neuer, and Kirk Penny. Unfortunately, no return of the Bald Mamba, Marcus Logan. Such an important piece for Dimension. They've decided to go a little bit more shooter heavy this week. A surprising decision to some to leave such an influential player like Marcus Logan at home, but that's why they make the decisions and I don't. Of course, very happy birthday to Anthony Jones' partner, Claire Curran. And Anthony Jones somehow got the best birthday gift at all, being able to play tonight instead of cooking clear dinner. I'm not sure how he's got out of that one, but you never know. Shout out to Marcus as well for tuning in on the live stream. Currently residing in Hamilton. Looking forward to having him back up in Auckland permanently. No doubt he'll be a fixture at the Monday night 3x3 League. So just waiting for the result of the coin toss. O'Kenry getting stuck into the lollies. Find out who's starting. Of course, I mentioned back-to-back runners-up in round 1 and round 2. And Dimension, of course, giving no help to Ben Fraser by picking another tall player in Kirk Penny, one of New Zealand's greatest ever shooters. You could argue New Zealand's greatest ever right-handed shooter. Phil Jones has the left-handed edition on lock. And so Ben Fraser will take a seat to start him. Why wouldn't you give up that starting spot to University of Wisconsin's own Kirk Penny, the former Westlake Boys High School standout, whose name is actually spelled wrong on there on this board. So here we go, Dimension through Neuer, finds Penny up fake, and just goes around an easy finish for Kirk Penny. Such an accomplished 5-on-5 player. It's great to have him back in the 3x3 fold. There's Woodbridge, and both teams now on the scoreboard, one apiece. Kirk Penny for 2. And he's never missed a shot in his life, and he keeps that streak going out of the corner. His ability to shoot and just draw defenders is going to be so massive as Woodbridge for 2, short. Gets the rebound now in the corner, and just has to jack that one up in there, finishes it. And a net positive result for Dimension as Anthony Jones ends up with the ball. Kirk Penny again for 2. And I tell you what, if I am Scam, I am helping off Carl Neuer and giving Kirk Penny the shot. Sorry, not giving Kirk Penny the shot, rather than helping on Neuer and giving up to Penny, who's now 2 for 2 as Zach Easthope finishes that one comfortably inside. Rebound Sharif Hassan beautifully finds Anthony Jones on the misdirection. Stolen by Woodbridge. There's the crowd chants, bring back Marcus Logan. We want the ball, Mamba. Bit of a mouthful, but it's working. Oh, lovely little alley-oop pass, no for good from Jones. Penny, up fake, one dribble, pull up. And again, he's 3 for 3. Such an important piece for this Dimension team in this third round. 2-time runners up, Sharif Hassan, left hand, no good. Sharif Hassan again. And just throws the ball straight at the lovely shoelaces of Connor Woodbridge. As Penny takes a seat for Ben Fraser. Of course, he's getting ready to set in the TV show on Amazon, The Hobbit. Dimension ball up top. Beautiful pass there from Ben David Fraser to Carl David Neuer, but he can't finish it. Woodbridge for 2. Short rebound, Ben David Fraser. Over to Carl David Neuer. From the foyer, long. Rebound, Connor Woodbridge. Finds his brother Ryan. Defended by Carl from the foyer, Neuer. The godfather of 3x3. As Woodbridge. Easy single. Ben David Fraser finds Easthope. No basket. It's going to be a foul on the pass. I just got a fan question actually for, is this the longest stretch of a Dimension game with Carl Neuer not taking a shot? And the answer actually is yes. The previous record was actually 46 seconds. That is of course time with him on the court. So the 2 minutes counts as Penny in the corner finds Easthope, splits the double team and finishes emphatically with the right hand. Dimension, I'll tell you what, they are a bit of a three-headed monster at the moment, along with their give-a-wish child, Ben Fraser. Feels a bit like the Miami Heat days of LeBron, Wade and Bosch, and then Carlos Arroyo as the point guard. Here's Easthope. Lovely finish with the right hand, of course. It can seriously see though Ben Fraser, a seriously good defender, as we see him up against Woodbridge, and Woodbridge is going to score and put the commentator's curse on me as he goes in and out. He gets his own rebound. Come on, box out, Ben. Here's Woodbridge for two, short. Gets his own rebound around Kirk Penny. That's a bit of a career highlight. East Hope for two. Yes. And so Dimension now up 12-6. In and out. Come on, Anthony Jones. Lovely find to East Hope. Here's Jones in the corner. Finds Ryan at Woodbridge short. And Ben Fraser just hits that one run out. As we're looking to go one up Rehab Solutions on the win-loss column. Here it is. Penny, and he misses the first shot of his career. And we called it on the live stream as Neuer, no good. Woodbridge finds Sharif up against his former high school buddy Ben Fraser, and just settles for the jump shot rebound. Ben Fraser, and it throws it straight off Sharif. Used to making the pass to him, not against him. Here's Penny, spins on Woodbridge. Beautiful move, Kirk Penny. Sharif Hassan for two, no good. Rebound Penny. Neuer from the foyer, in and out. And that's set a very long record of the longest time between a shot. Ben Fraser for two. Short. How key would Marcus Logan be right now for this Dimension team? 6'5" swingman, models his game after KD. He even gets a little shoulder shimmy going every foul opportunity. Every time he goes to the line, his dad, of course, 1993. He's the NBL Coach of the Year. Neuer from the foyer. No good. Rebound, Sharif Hassan. Yes, of course, his dad, James Logan, a very accomplished coach. And as Conor Woodbridge knows, there's nothing like picking it up and putting it down. As he put it down for two before. Got another shot. And that'll be Neuer. Few school bench difficulties here. But it's 16-10 Dimension over Scam just over halfway through this game. As Ben Fraser takes a seat. He's been working hard, Ben Fraser. On and off the court. Sharif Hassan converts 16-11 now. Dimension over Scam. Here's East Hope, finds Penny. Can't give him that much room. And that's why 18-11 here over the defending champs. Jones steps back into a two short. Gets his own rebound in the layup. But watch Neuer. Finds Kirk Penny. And he's called for 3 seconds in the key as Conor Woodbridge subs back in for his brother. He wants to know why Ben Fraser didn't just sub straight back in there. Obviously he's tired. A beautiful finish there from Conor Woodbridge. And they just let that one run out, so it's going to be Dimension ball here, 18-14. Kirk Penny leaves that one short. Rebound Jones finds Woodbridge for two, over Kirk Penny. And Penny, up fake, finds East Hope, finishes. And now Dimension just a two-pointer away from a win. Woodbridge for two, this is huge. That is big. 19-16 now, Dimension over Scam. As the crowd starts to fill up here at the Swish Factory, and Neuer long. Rebound at Woodbridge. Here's Jones in the corner. Finds Sharif. And equals that one. As Carl Neuer takes a seat for Benjamin David Fraser. The AUT uni grad as Penny for the win. No good. Rebound at Woodbridge. Finds Jones up against Penny. Sharif fakes a handoff to Woodbridge and leaves that one short. Just had to throw it up. Penny, up fake. One of the best up fakes you'll ever see in the country. Doesn't up fake that time and finishes the game off. So we have end of game 3 here. Scam 16, Dimension 21. next game. We'll still have one more game, of course. We've got a break. Next up, we've got Bridge versus Coasties as we enter the second half of the night. And then Wave versus Cam. And the final game of the night, Dimension up against Bridge.
We are playing now.
Yes, Ben Castle, you are back. Just a one-game break for you, unfortunately, buddy.
Sad. Tell everyone it's sad.
He's sad, but he's fit. He's been on the treadmill all week. Clutch Castle. Clutch Castle. I just want to take this time to thank our sponsors for this event: 3x3.EXE Premier, New Era, Pulsol, Aquarius, Coca-Cola, Sino, Victoria, Wilson, Inherent BC Stock, and Manchester World Travel. Don't forget, of course, the top two teams from each conference, North and South, will convene in Auckland on September 4th for the finals and find out who's going to take out the New Zealand Conference. So your lineups for this next game: for Bridge, Corey Annandale, Carl Magan, Nigel Marquitao and Rory Fennon. And then for Coasties, Ben Castle, Bo Haldane, Christopher Hood and Travis Manu Irarangi. There's a bit of contact there. Here's Fennon, finds Megan, over to Marquitao, over the top, Fennon, left-hand finish, beautiful. And Bridge underway here, one apiece. Hood with the long one, no good. There's Marquitao, tries to go around Castle, bumps him off, finishes up and over. Here's Manu Irarangi. And he's no good at the long rebound, Marquitao. There's Fennon, will wrap around past Megan for two. And 3-second call there on Rory Fennon. Ben Castle on the Manu Irarangi for two, off glass, no good. Here's Castle up the top, up against Rory Fennon. Little give and go. Christopher Hood left alone in the corner, switch back into a two. And beautiful finish there from Christopher Hood, gives Coasties the lead again. There's double foul there called. Fennon once again getting vocal. Just have a cheeseburger, Roy, you'll be all good, bro. Hand off Marquitao, up and in. Loud call of switch from Fennon. And yes, beautiful finish, Ben Castle. Tried to tell me before tonight's proceedings that his nickname was actually Logo Castle. And no good from Megan. Here's the rebound. Here's Annandale up the top. Goes around by Haldane. Rory Fannin just gets in the way, finds him, and it's going to be a turnover. Cornroy just hold on to the ball. Manu Irarangi finds Castle. Castle finds the hip of Fannin, throws the ball up. Megan. Fannin puts the ball on the floor, and it's going to be on the ground. So smart foul there from Castle. Here's Fannin. Finds Annandale. Short. Rebound Manu Irarangi. Annandale finds Fannin. Fannin finds the bottom of the hoop and a foul. And Ben Castle just apologises to his teammates on that one for that foul. And there's Fannin converts. And Castle kicks it up to Haldane. Haldane to Manu Irarangi. Here's Castle. Up and in. Fannin again with the finish. 6 apiece here, 3 minutes gone. And the way this is going, this game might not finish. There's Manu Irarangi. No good. Rebound Castle. Turnaround jump shot. Yeah, front clutch Castle. No good. And Megan with a big double. Cheeseburger for Bridge. Just whetting Rory Fannin's appetite. I don't know, they're from Haldane. 8-6. Bridge over Coasties. Annandale for 2. Long. Rebound Haldane. Manu Irarangi short. Rory Fannin just letting the ref there know that he'd like fries with his cheeseburger after this game. Maybe a chocolate milkshake as well. Big fan of dairy is Rory Fannin. Castle, no good. Rebound, Annandale. And Megan sells the foul pretty well. And that is going to be the 6th on Coasties. And that's quite big for them. Here's Megan, 4-2. Short, rebound Annandale. Finds Fannin. Fannin puts up the jump shot. Don't see that very often. And looks like Corey Annandale's done something to his wrist. And there's going to be a forced substitution. I think it's his elbow. Doesn't look good. Hopefully someone has some ice for him. Didn't actually see what happened. Sorry, people at home, so I can't update any further. Here's Fannin. Man, just loses that one. Calls there for the shot clock. Mahakitao for 2. Yes. And there's a big shot for Bridge. Now up 12-7. Good finish there from Ben Castle. Here's Mahakitao to the rim. No good short. And Fannin just pops that one in and out. Gets it back. Finds Mahakitao with a left-hand finish. Castle, no good with the long 2 there. Here is Megan. Finds Fannin. No good. Megan. No good. Gets the rebound though and tries to throw it off Castle out of bounds. Doesn't go. And Haldane just cleans that one and finishes up. Here's Hood. Finds Castle. Short. Gets his own rebound. Goes over the trees. And far away goes the ball as Megan for two. And it's no good. It's good to see Connor Woodbridge back for another week. Can't wait to watch Scam against Wave in the next round.
Game last game.
Corey, how's the mood in the camp after that loss to Dimension? Just got to win one more, he reckons. Next game mentality. As Hood goes up and over Rory Fannin.
Need to step it up a gear, I think.
Annandale finds Fannin. Fannin wants his cheeseburger after this game. Probably a chocolate milkshake too. Manu Irarangi for two, that's short. Rebound Annandale. Fannin again. Dishes it off like a sweet and sour sauce on his chicken McNuggets. And Castle up the top. And he's, yes, beautiful two there from the MVP, Clutch Castle. And I don't know what just happened, but Manu Irarangi fouls Fannin. Right, and that should be shooting. And that's the 7th team foul on Coasties, so Bridge will go to the line for two. And yeah, that's finishes the first. 16-12 now, Bridge over Coasties. And Fannin just chased that one a bit quick, so it's going to be Coasties' ball up the top. Here's Castle up against Annandale. Fannin finds Mahakita for two. Yes, big shot there for Bridge. 18-13 now over Coasties. Manu Irarangi up the top. Way off to the right. And that's going to be out of bounds. There's Cal Megan's ball back in to try and win this one for Bridge. Over to Fannin, off ball screen. Megan for two. Over Manu Irarangi, short. And out of bounds. Here's Christopher Hood. And loses it, but picked up by Fannin. Annandale misses the first. Right, here is Annandale for the second. And if he makes this, then they just need one more to bridge. Convert, so 2013, Castle out of the corner, no good. Rebound Annandale finds Megan. And he gets fouled, so a chance here to go to the line and win this one for Bridge. Of course, they lost their first game 22-18 of the night to Scam, so they won this one. Megan taking his time and converts, so that's game. Bridge 21, Coasties 13. And welcome back onto the live stream. Marcus Logan, the bald mamba, of course, deemed surplus to requirements for Dimension tonight, such as their firepower. Hard to imagine leaving a player of the caliber of the bald mamba on your bench, but that's what they can do. And we'll see Dimension in the final game of the night after this next game, which will be Wave vs Scam. As Ben Fraser, of course, very sad that Marcus Logan isn't here. Marcus, not Ben wants to know who is that. So our lineups here tonight for Wave versus Scam. For Wave, Liam Judd, Matt Lynch, Mikade Watane and Alex Yang. And for Scam, Sharif Hassan, Anthony Jones, who's part of the Clima Coroners, celebrating her birthday tonight. And she's trying to recruit Marcus Logan to Scam, apparently. Of course, the Woodbridge brothers, Connor and Ryan. Connor, MVP of round 2, in which Scam won. Of course, Matt Lynch getting friend-zoned quicker to that bench sheet than me on Tuesday night at Conch. Here's Woodbridge up top. Jones wraps around. No good. Rebound to Watane. And here is Alex Yang. Oh, beautiful move to the hoop from Anthony Jones. And here's Yang up top. The reverse layup in and out. That like me in a relationship, in and out. So here is Woodbridge. This is Connor up top. Finds his brother Ryan. And leaves that one short. Woodbridge over Alex Yang for 2. No good. Tied 1 apiece here. Rebound Alex Yang. And he finishes that one beautifully like Greg Elliott on a Wednesday night. Anthony Jones gets fouled there. We're tied up. Sharif Hassan up top, of course. Wave loses their first game. They're going to make sure that they get a win on the board. As Sharif, and it is eventually called a shot clock violation, even though they scored it. Not really sure what's happening on the school bench, but such is life. Yang finds Watanabe. Up and over Woodbridge beautifully. Sharif Hassan goes strong with a hoop like Greg Elliott. And here goes Yang up against Jones. Spins on Jones. Beautiful feed. Up and in. Liam Judd beautifully. 4-3 Wave over Scam. Just under 2 minutes to play. And no good from Liam Judd. Here is Ryan Woodbridge. Matt Lynch trying to find Liam Judd, can't. Woodbridge. And beautiful finish from Sharif. Watanabe. And that's good for 2 from Makati Watanabe. Wave now up 6-4 over Scam. Matty Lynch for 2, short, rebound Judd. And it finishes that one. And that was such a good pass there from Matt Lynch. Knew that Liam Judd was going to be there, so just threw it up for him as Sharif goes around Judd. Here's Jones, spins. Out, no good. No good. Watanabe, rebound Jones. Here's Judd. Finds Lynch. Lynch for 1. No good. Rebound Sharif Hassan. Wave though up 9-6. Or more importantly 6-9. Make that 8-6. Judd gets stripped, and it's going to stay wave ball courtesy of Alex Yang. But Scrappy out there on the court at the moment. And it's going to come off Liam Judd's. Woodbridge short. Here's Judd around Connor. Woodbridge short again. A little tussle underneath. Bit of rugby. Speaking of rugby, it's 22-6 New Zealand over Fiji, for anyone that's listening and wants to know. There's Yang up the top. Guarded by Ryan Woodbridge. Guarded by no one as he goes to the left hand. Right, 11-9, wave over Scam as Jones just throws that one away, trying to convert from deep. And so here come wave. Through Yang, here is Watane. Spins. And beautiful finish, McCarty, Watane, 12-9 now, wave over Scam. Woodbridge for 2, yes. And this game's come alive, 11 called 1, so 12-10 to wave. Here's Judd. Oh, lovely finish over Sharif Hassan. And no good, Connor Woodbridge. Here's Alex Yang. And he's stripped. Here's Sharif. Ooh. And finishes that beautifully, 13-12 now. Watane steps back into a 2, straight to Sharif. Out to Woodbridge. Woodbridge for 2. Yes, and that's the lead now for Scam. 14-13 in the second to last game of the night. Yang, no good. Sharif, wheeling, dealing, spinning, ducking, diving, left hand, no good. And here's Jones with the left hand, yes. Nice little scoop lab there from Anthony Jones. Just a scoop of Duck Island ice cream in it. And picks that one up for 2. Scam now showing their class, 17-13 over wave. Scam, of course, winning their first game of the night, 22-18 as Judd makes the 2, and then going down to, I mentioned, 21-16. As it's 17-15 here. Scam over wave, 3 minutes and 21 seconds to play as Matt Lynch re-enters the game for Makate Watane. There is Woodbridge on the wing, finds Jones. Jones tripped. And that'll be the first foul on wave. Again, 15-17 to Scam. And if they win this second game, you'd think they've booked their ticket to the semi-finals. But they won't have booked their ticket just yet to the top 4 playoffs. They'll be in Auckland on September 4th. We'd like to thank Coasties and Dimension who have come back-to-back second. Of course, maybe that's what they're looking for. Our Dimension is a different look, of course. Used to finishing second through Marcus Logan. Maybe they want to finish first for a change. Here's Matty Lynch. Find Liam Judd, who dances on it. Back to Lynch. Lynch for 2. Lynch, no good. Rebound Jones. Jones tosses it up to Woodbridge and one. And we're going to see a timeout wave, so we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in a minute. Right, so we're back here from the Swish Factory as Matt Lynch takes a break. So here is Woodbridge to the line, converts this one, and they're one possession away as he does so. So now it's 19-15. Scam over Wave. Here is Judd. Goes around Sharif. Yang blocked. Rebound at Sharif. Finds Woodbridge. Finds no one. Finds Watane. Finds Sharif. Finds Woodbridge. Finds the room. Finds Yang. Yang step back two. No good. Rebound. Sharif Hassan. Out to Connor Woodbridge. Sharif blocked again. Blocked. And it finishes on the left hand side. So now Scam just 1 point away from their second victory of round 3. And so Wave now 16-20. Sharif blocked by Judd. Here's Jones. Jones for the win. Little floater short. Finds Woodbridge. Woodbridge gets stripped. Watane for two. No good. Rebound Sharif. Finds Jones. Back to Sharif. Sharif spins. Sharif finishes it. So final score here. Scam winners over Wave 21-16. So we've got one more game here. Before we give you the lineup, just want to thank our sponsors, 3x3.EXE Premier, New Era, Pusol, Aquarius, Coca-Cola, Sino, Victoria, Wilson, and here at BC Stock and Meitetsu World Travel. Goodbye, Matt Lynch. You will be missed. We'll see you in 2 weeks. See you, Ants. And it's the big guns now, the defending runners-up, back-to-back. Dimension up against their good friends, Bridge. So your lineups for this one: for Bridge, Corey Annandale, Carl Magan, Nigel Mahakitau, and Rory, I'll take a cheeseburger with a chocolate milkshake Bannon. And then for Dimension, Zachary John Easthope, Benjamin David Fraser, Carl David from the Noya Foyer, and then the New Zealand legend, one of our most decorated 5-on-5 players, Kirk Penny. Talk about a walking bucket. Of course, in the last round we saw the record for the longest time between a shot from Carl Noyle, which was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll see if we get anywhere near that on the next one as the teams just go through their warm-up preparations. Both teams just calmly warming up, just waiting for the referees to become available. Here's Neuer, up and in. So just going through the results of the previous game for tonight. So game 1, Scam taking down Bridge 22-18. Game 1, Wave defeated by Coasties 18-21. Dimension taking down Scam 21-16. Bridge taking down Coasties 21-13. Wave defeated by Scam 21-16. So I think Scam's already booked their ticket into the semi-finals next week. And this is the final game of the night, Dimension versus Bridge. And you got to think this has got big ramifications over who finishes where. The semi-final matchup's so key. For more information on 3x3, visit the Basketball New Zealand website www.nz.basketball. For up-to-date results, tournament information and photos, check out the Basketball New Zealand Facebook page. Follow them on Twitter and Instagram at @basketballnz. Tag us in the post and use the hashtag 3x3.EXE or hashtag #BoardMamba. And don't forget, live scoring is available at play.fiba3x3 and search for this event. The 3x3.EXE Premier New Zealand Conference. This is the North Island edition at the Swish Factory. Just a reminder, of course, about the lineups for Bridge. Corey Annandale, Carl Megan, Mahakito and Rory Fennon. Also known as I'll Take It to Burger with the chocolate milkshake. And then for Dimension, Zach Easthope, Benjamin David Fraser, Carl David from the Noya Foyer, and Kirk Penny. Coin toss between Kirk Penny and Carl Megan. Right, here's Megan. Finds Mahakito. On ball screen from Cheeseburger and Milkshake. Fannin. Fannin for two. Fannin for one, sorry. Here's Kirk Penny in the corner. A little shake and bake. Finds East Hope. Little left hand hook. Mahakito finds Rory Fannin. And no good there. Fannin just looking for teammates like he's looking for a local fast food outlet. Got to scan the options, make the right read. Don't want to select the wrong combo. Here's Penny. Beautiful finish around Fannin. Of course, both players Westlake alums. Fannin, left hand, yes. Little Greg Elliott layup. As Zach Easthope there makes the 4-2 now, Dimension. As Fannin with the elbow on Benjamin David Fraser. Here's Kirk Penny, finds Ben Fraser. Fraser for two. Fraser, yes. And that might be his first points of the night. When he sits down, his job's done. Of course, he's got a big year of filming coming up with The Hobbit coming out on Amazon. Short there, Mike Eat out. As here is Kirk Penny for two, and that is just absolute class to watch. I'm telling you, in 2 weeks' time, if you're in Auckland, come watch the best shooter New Zealand's ever had shoot in the flesh, because it is gorgeous to watch as East Hope Tries to just flush that one a little too hard and no good. Makita around East Hope, short. And there is Carl Neuer for 2, yes. I tell you what, Dimension, if they are in this form, are not going to lose a game in this round. Neuer again from the foyer, short. Rebound, Cook Penny. And I thought that was in, because it's Kirk Penny. Shock. Rory Fannin. Just trying to chase that one. And here's Fowler, he'll go to the line. Looking for that added extra. Like when you find an extra couple of chips in the bottom of the bag and he converts the free throw. Then Fraser for 2, yes, he's come alive. He's obviously been using his duo ball on his back. Getting that thing nice and warm, and Cannon is firing. 12-4 now, Dimension over Bridge. Megan over Neuer. Tried to shoot that one from the foyer, and there's only one man in the building who can do that. Few discrepancies between officials, players and referees. And the biggest thing about it is that there's smiles all around. There's Megan up the top, finds Fannin. And Ben Fraser just hugs him like he's a potential client who's going to buy a roller. Here's Fannin up the top. Right, Fannin to convert the extra, leaves that one short. Neuer short as well, and that goes off the structure. It's going to be bridge ball here, down at 12-4. Annandale, Neuer, East Hope for the single. Clutch with the finish. And here's Megan. Around Ben Fraser, fouled and one. And I've just been complimenting Ben Fraser's defense in the last game as well, and just has that little mental lapse. Well, obviously he's got his headset on his upcoming marriage in March and not on the game tonight. It's a little lapse on that one as Megan converts. Ben Fraser for 2, yes. He wants to get home early. That's the final game of the night. Already 15-6 that I mentioned. There's only 3 minutes gone. Ben Fraser can't quite corral that one and fouls. Jeez, that was tough on Carl Megan. If anyone is in Hamilton and can check in on Marcus Logan, please do so. He's allegedly not in a good way. Of course, we need his retention. Megan, no good. Gets the own rebound though. Pulls up for 2. Yes. They needed that one. Bridge. Neuer from the corner. No good. Rebound East Hope. And he could have just brought that one down and tipped it out to Ben Fraser. Got a little bit tricky. Almost like he was trying to flip the cheeseburger patty from Rory Fannin and just let it slip on the floor. Annandale over Kirk Penny, off glass. And Bridge back to 15-10 now, giving themselves a chance. East Hope, no good, but it's fouled. 6 points away, Dimension, from winning this one and going 2 for 2 in week 1 of round 3. Of course, stick around. On the 31st will be week 2. We'll have our finals as well. Of course, Scale have already booked their ticket to the finals with their 2 wins tonight. Dimension, if they win this one, they're going to be in 2. Short. Penny, and you can just count this now. No, it's off glass, sorry. 16-10. Megan versus Ben Fraser. Ben Fraser doing a good job defensively. Cook Penny. And Ben Fraser just says, how many shooters are they better than me in the country? Not many, if any. Not many. Cook Penny. As Cook gets the steal. Pulls up for two. Short. 2 misses in a row from Cook Penny. Never seen that in my life. Ben Fraser short. Rebound Carl Megan. Rory Fannin. Blocked. Zach Easthope with 3.7 seconds on the shot clock. As Carl Megan calls for the sub for Nigel Marquetel. And here comes Rory Fannin, dishes it off. Like a meat lover's pizza. Deep dish. Penny for two. Yes. Absolutely gorgeous shooting stroke. Coop Penny. And Dimension now just 1 point away. As Corey Annandale converts that one. Kirk Penny. Spin move. Up top. Eastside. No good. Annandale for two. In and out. And so it's now 13-20. Here's Easthope for the win. Yes. Lovely finish there from Dimension as they take down Bridge 21-13 in the final game of the night. That was week 1 of round 3 here at the 3x3.EXE Premier New Zealand Conference North Island. Scam with 2 wins, Dimension with 2 wins, Coasties with a win, and so that final game is going to come down. I believe that it's going to be Bridge versus Wave. Winner of that is going to determine who makes the semi-finals. So we'll see in 2 weeks' time here at Swish Factory. Until then, have a good night.